Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to make an aluminum seat in this video. We're going to start from the very beginning. We're going to run into the office and start the programming stage. We're going to get it sent out to the laser, get that thing cut out. We're going to go through a couple other little fabrication tricks that we'll go through, maybe some dimple dies and some bead rolling, and then we'll toss it over in the brake, bend it up, and we'll see how this thing turns out. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the video. Peace.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Alright guys, so I just finished cutting these seats and I wanted to just turn the camera around and show you the finished cuts. Looks like it cut really nice and smooth. We're going to go ahead and take these over and I'm going to dimple die out all the holes first in the big RG100 hydraulic press. We'll get all those pushed out in the seats and the bases, and then we really just have a few bends in the main portion of the seat, and then there's actually more in the base of the seat, but we'll get those knocked out between today and tomorrow, and we should be able to mock this thing up. I'm pretty excited to see how it looks. Alright, so this is my dimple die. I've had this for a few years. This is 1 3/4 inch, and then over here I have a 1 inch. That's what we made all of the hole sizes in our part here. So what I'm gonna try and do here is let me grab my little base for my camera. And the other thing that I've done real quickly is I took the DA and just ran over the whole back of the part just to get rid of any burr. There was no real visible burr from the laser, but the if you ran your finger along it, you could feel where the cut was on the back side. So now we're going to use that as the front because it's a lot more uniform, and any imperfection or scratch that there might have been on just the raw material from shipping or handling or anything doesn't matter because it's gone now. But we'll leave the back raw, so at least there's a contrast. So got my little base here. Let's get this set up in here if we can. That should be good right there. Yeah.
Ryan Litzel.
There she is. Get a better idea of the dimples from the back side. Give the light. Alright guys, so this is going to be my stopping point for tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to come in and bead roll those seat panels, and then I will proceed to bend them. I will make sure I have to bead roll them first, otherwise you can't. I'm going to try my best. I'm not the best bead roller in terms of artistic bead rolling or anything, super precision, because when you're rolling anything other than a straight line, if it's off at all, it's super noticeable. So I'm going to try my best. And then after that, I'll continue with the fenders. I was kind of a bust with the fenders today. I really wanted to do them, mostly the whole time. That was my plan. But I ended up having to do another coat of resin, and it, took a long time. It's really cold in the shop today. I couldn't get it any warmer. So I was kind of at the mercy of the drying time. It's dry now, but it's almost 9 o'clock on a Friday night, and I want to get home, and my dog's at home. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'll finish the seat tomorrow as well. There's not much left to do, but I quickly quickly dimple dyed the bottom panel as well. So now they're both matching, and I think this thing's going to look really cool. This isn't really like a seat that I'm planning on using. I mean, I may in the future if it ends up feeling like a decent fit, but this is kind of just an experiment and wanted to see if I could make some. I've seen some pretty cool bomber style seats in the past, and I wanted to always try one, so we'll see how this turns out. It's my first one, and we'll take you along for the ride. So like I said, tomorrow we'll try bead rolling this thing up, and I will see you then. Peace. What's up everybody? Today I'm going to continue on with the aluminum seat that we started. I've gone ahead and I've laid out some bead roll lines on the seat here. So I'm going to do one short one. I've gone ahead and laid out some of the bead roll lines on the sheet here. I'm going to do one short one across here between the two lines, and then 4 vertical lines across there, which actually should help kind of concave the back of the seat a little bit, as well as really stiffen up the foldability of the seat in the length direction. But we'll get those rolled out real quick. It's going to be kind of interesting, just being such a large part in the bead roller. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not the best bead roller, so what I was going to do was bead roll a recess around all of the openings, the 3 big openings. But what I think I'm going to actually do is cut trim pieces separately and roll the recess into those. That way I don't mess up a huge panel if I don't get it right the first time. And I will rivet those onto this with some brass rivets or something. Just add another kind of stylistic element to the seat. But for right now, we'll get these 5 lines bead rolled and let's get it going.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in the shade, going louder. We are all one color, standing in the way. Join the army of the shadow. Join the army of the shadow.
Those aren't actual gaps. That's just because the radius of that back panel, I just have to squeeze it together. I can't really do it and film at the same time, but we'll tack it up in these front corners once we line them up, then put a few tacks down the side, and this thing should be ready to rip. This thing looks pretty awesome.